here with Coach Fran. And Coach, how is the team taken to the first couple days of game planning so far?
Good. Today was a good day, better than yesterday, I think. Yesterday everything was a little new with scout teams and them getting used to the organization a little bit. I thought we had a much better day today, both sides of the ball. So that was pleasing to see because I anticipated this is the third day of grinding pretty hard this week, and so gives me a feeling that I can cut back a little bit, maybe here a little earlier maybe than anticipated.
How is the game planning for game one? How much more of a challenge is that than any other game of the year?
Well, game one, you look at all you have to look at is last year's film. So there's a lot of guys that are not going to be playing, and so you have a hard time making any evaluation based on personnel. You look at schemes, but you got to tell your players you may kick it off, and everything they do is different. Though I would not think a team with the success that Florida State's had would change a lot. That's always possible. People make changes over the off-season, evaluate, and things like that. So you have to be prepared to make some adjustments during a first game, maybe more so than any other game.
And when you know that about the other teams, do you kind of game plan for yourself that way? Think, hey, they haven't seen this from us. We may want to have a couple wrinkles for them.
If we got things that they haven't seen, we make note of that. We got to decide how many of them we want to show. Things like that, but we got to put together a game plan that gives our players the best chance to be successful.
How would you describe the energy of practice this week? I know it's kind of a grind. Last week you got gave Monday off, first day of school. Energy a little bit better right now?
I think it was pretty good. I thought yesterday was a taxing day. The reps we got in practice, the heat, but today was very good. Tuesday I thought was pretty good for a first day of class practice. So I don't really have any complaints. I think the guys are being very diligent about trying to get better.
With about a little over a week to Florida State, are they right around where they want to be game plan wise and just everything?
No, they think they are. We know they're not as coaches. We got a long way to go. We might have practice for 4 or 5 years to get ready for Florida State. We've got. I think the offense being a little more veteran, you'd like to think they're kind of more ready. But sometimes you get fooled on that. Defensively, I think we need every day we can get with some of the changes that we've made, some of the things that we've done, and some of the new players that are playing. And, so many times in a first game you meet the enemy, and the enemy is really you and not them. And the old adage that more games are lost than won holds probably as true in a first game as any game of the season.
You've talked about Landon Beck and his production over the last couple of 3 weeks. But what does it take for a true freshman to potentially carve out a role in his first season?
He's carved it out. He's came in and practiced with purpose, intensity, learned a lot, paid very close attention. Probably the most mature freshman of the bunch. I think being here June and July helped him. He's in great shape as a result of that. And so he's done all the things and survived the test of time, which some freshmen have a good week or a good 10 days, but surviving the test of time is hard for some of them, and he's been able to do that.
How special teams coming along right now? Obviously, we've been a storyline all practice, replacing a kicker like Will Johnson, a punt returner like Craig Megger. How are those roles being filled right now?
Well, I think Lumi Cub and James Sherman are having a good battle. Lumi's probably got an edge as the punter. I'd say he is the punter. He'll be the kickoff guy. He's got a strong leg like Will had. We'll see on field goals yet. Their percentages are pretty close, and we chart every kick they make. So it'll come down to the next week before we make a final determination on that. But both of them are kicking fairly good, so it's not like it's a bad choice in that regard. Returner, I think we're set at kickoff returner. Punt returner is probably going to go down into next week before we make a final determination. At least we have 2 or 3 options here.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.